The American tropics are characterized by their great diversity of living organisms. Animals, fungi, and especially plants thrive there and are very abundant. But how much do we really know about the species inhabiting this region?
And one thing that's become really obvious is just the huge diversity that you see in the tropics, especially as you go from elevation to elevation. The flowering plants are amazing. You find thousands of species in each country, many of them limited just to that country. But if you ask the question, which groups are well known and which groups are poorly known, it turns out that the ferns are a very poorly known group and that there's much less to be learned about the ferns because so much of the focus on discovering diversity has been on the flowering plants. So looking forward, there are many unknown species to be discovered and worked up through scientific study, looking at the diversity in the American tropics.
My name is Nicolas Zapata. I'm a PhD student at the University of Vermont, working in the Pringle Herbarium in the plant biology department. My research focuses on understanding the diversity, evolution, and distribution of the species of ferns in the American tropics. My research takes me deep into the American tropics, where every expedition feels like an adventure. Out in the field, I search from some group of ferns, like the striking silverback fern. Each discovery is carefully collected as a specimen, but more importantly, I record the history of its surroundings, the exact location, the type of forest, and the ecological details that make its habitat unique. Back in the US, with the team of the Pringle Herbarium, we examined the collected specimens closely, measuring structures like leaves, scales, and spores. We also extract DNA using next-generation molecular techniques to obtain genetic information for each specimen.
And what's really important about what we do is we combine field work, often going to remote locations, often in Central and South America, to collect plant specimens, document them in their native habitat, and bring them back here for more detailed research, including study here in the herbarium where we can compare them to other specimens that have been collected from around the world, as well as DNA sequencing, which is a really important part of what we do, where we can combine a genomic perspective with what we've seen from the plants in the field. And doing that sort of research, we've been able to find out a lot of really important information about where concentrations of plant diversity are in the world, and including documenting many new species of ferns and other groups of plants from around the world.
My research aims to contribute to the understanding of living organisms, such as ferns, and to consolidate a basis for future studies that will lead to a better understanding of the life that surrounds us. And if we are able to understand more about life, we will be able to preserve it.